welcome to another windy day in Chollock. Today we're going to show you about cutting asparagus. This is an asparagus knife. There are two ways to use it. One, in my opinion, is an easier, cleaner way to do it, but the other one is still a perfectly adequate way to cut asparagus. You take your knife, this is the way that I recommend. You push it into the ground and you just slice straight through the bottom of the asparagus. So you can see it's gone at a slight angle, and then we'll pop it in there. So again, you just put it in straight down, and you push right down, and it just cleans through the bottom like that. The other way to do it is to use the serrated part of the knife, and you do that literally by sort of sawing your way across the middle of the asparagus. Depending, that one went quite well, but sometimes they get a little bit messy and you end up with a bit of a haggard end to it. But both are perfectly good ways to cut asparagus. And again, when they get to sort of this sort of height, they're getting a little bit tall, so you need to catch up and eat them a little bit more. You can see that as much as this asparagus bed has now been in quite a long time, some of them are still quite thin and going to fern. Obviously you leave that, and then hopefully next year that should be big enough to eat. I don't know whether any of you can actually see, but on this fern there is a little red, black and white beetle on here. Let me take him off and you can, oh, I dropped him. But they put out little black eggs onto the fern, and these are the eggs that then turn into a little black maggot that then just makes your asparagus go all curly. We haven't found an effective way to get rid of it. The only way to do it is to literally kill the beetles between your fingers and wipe the eggs off. You can try, sometimes a garlic and seaweed mix can help disguise the smell a bit to keep the asparagus beetle away, but it doesn't seem to matter what we do, they do appear every year. But they don't do any harm to the asparagus, so you can still eat your asparagus. Just keep an eye on it really, but that's picking asparagus.